from Yoga Pilgrim Lodge, Ayurveda and Yoga Retreat in the western coast of Sri Lanka. Today we would like to go into details of the most classical asana known as Paschimottanasana, and in the West known as seated forward bend pose. This asana is assigned by many gurus, many teachers to the beginners because it looks simple. In fact, it engages all western part of the body or posterior part of the body, so it is not that much easy, and it takes quite a while to attain the ideal form of this position. So let's get started and have a look first of all at the position. So ideally your front part of the body touches the legs, the thighs, yeah. So you're trying to fold yourself forward. That's why seated fold. Yeah. And then finally you're placing your head. However, the main the focus of attention is the lower part of the back, the pelvis region, and that's where the motion is starting. That's where we begin to descend. We normally start with the back straight, maximum extending the spine upward, arranging 90 degrees here in the pelvis. Normally people extend the arms, yeah, and then with the weight of the arms, head and shoulder, they lean forward, trying to reach forward first of all with the rib cage, placing it down on the thighs, yeah, and then down, 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 till you reach the legs completely, extended from the legs. However, for the beginners, I would suggest first of all to place the palms this way or this way on the floor, opening chest, bringing shoulder blades closer, maximum extending the back, flattening the lower back, and then trying to lean front with the legs straight. So bang, if you feel you're no longer moving front, you can slightly bend the knee, yeah, and then try to place the rib cage with a completely straight back, yeah. You can then place the hand. Let's have a look at other common mistakes in this asana. Many people will forget about the toes and move their toes front or like this, since it's easier for the hamstrings, yeah. So with that, keep in mind that the toes should point upward, and there flex your feet, yeah. That's the position of the feet. Another common mistake, as I mentioned, is arching the back. So that would be a different position once you're trying to reach with the forehead, your knees. That's a different pose. Although it might support and help with the progression of the Paschimottanasana. I advise those people who have quite a big tummy, yeah, since it will prevent from reaching front, you can slightly keep your legs separated and then lean forward, then you have more space here, yeah. If you feel too much tight and stiff in your back, lower back, bend the knees, don't be afraid, but keep the toes up, keep your back straight, lean forward. You can grab here, right? Alternatively, you can grab even here from behind, keeping rib cage placed on the thigh. And then if you have space, go forward, progress by slowly moving heels away further away, till your arms reach the floor. Alright? Once they reach the floor, you can grab your toes, the edges of the feet, and flex them, open them, keeping toes up. And then you progress further by not just straightening legs, but by allowing the weight to push the thighs, the knees, the back of the knees closer to the floor till they finally reaching the floor. Some people using the stripe, yeah, to help. To me, it feels less natural way. However, you can bend the knees, straighten back again, placing rib cage on the thighs, and then slowly doing the same thing, slowly moving forward by extending legs and leaning front with your shoulders. Yeah. Another, for people who are already feeling comfortable in this pose, the advanced variation will be to grab, to clasp the wrist, yeah, and lean forward by gently bending the elbows, yeah, front, yeah. There are a couple of advanced variations of this position which we will show right now. And the last thing for beginners, if you feel you're stumbled, yeah, and there is no progress in this particular asana, what you can do, you can use alternative asana which can substitute and probably will bring more result, extending the posterior part of the body, is Uttanasana. So this is a standing pose. You can keep your feet a little wide apart, shoulders width, or together, and then you lean forward. You can bend the knees, same position, reaching with the rib cage towards the side and extending forward. So the weight helps you here. You have to relax the neck, relax the head, and then slowly, slowly, you will be also working with the hamstring, standing, straightening your legs. Right. And you're staying here, breathing slowly, slowing down your breath, slowing down your mind, merging with the pose, feeling the pose. Avoid pulling using arms a lot, because it can bring you, it can harm your lower back in the first place, stretching or straining, yeah, ligaments, which is a long way to recover. So be careful then. Take it easy, take it slow.